and welcome to today's upper body stretch. My name is Heather and I created this class to help with if you have been sitting maybe at a desk all day slouching, or I certainly know that I've been at my computer for a certain number of hours throughout the day. This is really just to help you to open up the chest, open up the upper body, give yourself a little stretch break, and is totally beginner friendly. So all levels are welcome. Let's get right into it. Come to meet me seated on the floor or on your mat. Crisscross applesauce, or bring one leg in and then the other. Take your right hand, bring it to the floor on the right side of you, and left hand comes right behind your head. Inhale, lean gently to the right. Maybe slightly look up. And then come slowly back to center. Take that right hand, place it right behind your head, and left fingertips just come to the floor on the left side of you. Come to lean to the left. Inhale, and slightly look up. Come back to center. Take that left hand right behind your head so that now both are behind. Go ahead and interlace your fingers right behind your head. And then just slowly drop your chin into your chest. Give yourself a little nice back of the neck stretch. Great, and then inhale to come up. Release the fingers, both hands come up high to the sky, and then place a bend in the left elbow. Grab a hold of it with your right hand for a shoulder stretch. And just take this time to focus on your breath. Inhale, both hands come up. Exhale, take the right hand to the left knee. Give it a little twist. Left fingertips come behind you and look back. And bring everything forward. Arms come back up to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, drop the right hand to your back this time, placing a bend in that elbow and grabbing a hold of it with the left hand. And both hands come up. Twist it to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee, right fingertips behind you, and look back. Gently release. Great. Come to hands and knees. Taking your shoulders over wrists, hips over the knees, uncurl the toes, fingers spread wide, press away from the ground. Inhale, drop the belly. Open up the chest. Exhale, draw the chin in, back of the neck long. And inhale, drop the stomach again. Exhale, draw those abs up toward the ceiling. Chin in. Inhale, lower the stomach. And exhale, chin in, round the back. Now see if you can come to a neutral tabletop first, and then see if you can find a little wave here in the spine. Just kind of rolling from the back to the front. Sometimes this is just a nice way to kind of get all those kinks out from during the day, or even in the morning. And if you're like, whoa, not happening, just stick with those normal cat-cows, inhaling, dropping the belly, and exhaling, rounding the back. Wherever you're at, stick to a neutral tabletop now. Inhale, lift up the right arm to the sky, and exhale, bring it straight through in between your left hand and your left knee, and drop the shoulder, drop the right temple, and come to fingertips with the left hand. And then press that left hand into the ground. Slowly lift up, plant the right palm just straight to the other side. Inhale, lift up the left arm. And then exhale, thread it through right in between. Drop to your left shoulder, left temple. Come to right fingertips. And press through that right palm, plant it into the ground, come to that tabletop first, and then curl the back toes under, lift up the hips, lift up the knees, come to a downward facing dog. So if you need to place a generous bend in the knees here to keep a nice long spine, go for it, especially if your hamstrings are kind of tight. This is just a nice way to open up through the chest. Keep active arms here, ears in line with biceps, and press your chest towards your thighs. If you want to pedal it out a little bit by lifting one heel, planting the other, and then switching a few times, go for it. And then take one moment to find some stillness. Slowly walk your hands back towards your feet, coming into a standing forward fold. Again, if you need to keep that bend in the knees, please do so. Please keep that bend. If you want to straighten, go ahead and straighten the legs and hold up opposite elbows here. Just letting gravity do the work. Letting your upper body release and relax. Maybe sway a little side to side. And then gently release. Inhale. Come up halfway. Spine parallel to the ceiling. And then exhale all the way up to standing. So now we're at the back of the mat facing the front, which is perfect. Take your left hand down, your right hand behind your back, grab a hold of your left wrist behind you, and then give it a gentle tug. Nothing crazy, just gentle. And then lean your neck to the right side. And breathe here. Great, release. And then let's just switch. So grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand this time. Give it a little pull and then lean your neck to the left side. And release, come back to center. Take both hands behind you once again, interlace the fingers, and if this is too tight for you to open up the chest, interlacing the fingers, you can always release the palms from one another and keep your fingers interlaced in this way, or even grab a strap or a rolled up t-shirt behind you. Just a few different ways to modify whatever suits you the best. So first, inhale to open up through the chest. Maybe slightly look up. And then place a little bend in the knees. Come slowly to fold all the way down. Now, if you are a hyperextender like me in the elbows, make sure to keep a little micro bend in those elbows. And then uninterlace, release the hands slowly to the floor. Walk your hands out in front of you just a little bit. Drop the knees to the ground, uncurl the toes. And then take the top of your head, the crown of your head, just place it on the ground in front of you. And then see if you could grab, lowering your hips a little bit, grab the back of your heels, and then lift your hips once again. So stay rolling onto the crown of your head. And this is just to counter some of those chest openers that we were working on. Great, release the heels, hips come down. Feel free to take both hips out wide or keep the knees where they were. Walk both hands forward, toes touch, come to a child's pose. Forehead meets the floor. And if you would like to stay here, we're ending in this child's pose today. Feel free, take as long as you need before you get back up. If you want to get back up with me, walk your hands towards your hips, just to bring you up to a seated position. Swing the legs out, come around to a seated again. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this upper body stretch. And If you would like to subscribe to the channel, please make sure to do so. I upload new yoga videos on this channel every week. Make sure to give this video a like as well if you like the class, and have a beautiful day, you guys. Namaste. I will see you in the next one.